Welcome. Mr. Morrison accidentally ended the last video and he didn't pause it. So we get to make another video. Here we begin. So we're talking about subtraction, and some people are like, Mr. Morrison, you can't take 10 from 2. But guess what? This is not taking 10 from 2. This is first you need to find a common denominator. So again, remember, these are less than wholes because they're fractions. They're not mixed numbers, they're less than wholes. So we've got to find, let's go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You're like, Mr. Morrison, 10 is already done. And that's absolutely correct. So we're going to come here. This one's going to be a 10. And this is going to be a 10. This is subtraction. So guess how do we get from 2 to 10? Times by 5, right? So 2 times 5 and 1 times 5. What's 1 times 5? 15? No, just 5. Minus 4/10. We don't have to do anything. We just multiply by 1. But hey, if you don't want to, it's already 10. So guess what? It's just 4/10. Boom. So what's 5/10 minus 4/10? 1/10. And that's all you got to do. It's just 1/10. So don't think, oh, I can't take and try to make this some weird equation like 3/8. Because guess what? That's what Mr. Morrison's probably going to do on one of your tests, make it the answer 3/8. Because you'll be like, oh, 10 minus 2 and then 4 minus 1. That's not even what this equation is saying. This is saying I have a half a pizza and I gave away 4/10. How much do I have left? 1/10. So, all right. Welcome back. We're back to adding with unlike denominators. So what is step 1? Determine if they have a common denominator. And guess what? They don't, because 5 and 2 are not the same. So we got to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And I know 2 times 5 is 10, so I can stop there. And then I got 5, 10. Guess what? I got 10 the same way. So guess what? I'm going to come down here, but I'm going to probably write them down here this time. So we got 10 and 10. 5 times 2 gives me 10, right? 5 times 2. So 8, or 4 times 2 is 8. And then what's 2 times what gives me 10? 5. 1 times 5, okay. And we got 3 and 1. All right, so here we go. So what's 8 plus 5? Okay, 13/10. Oh my gosh, that is an improper fraction. No bueno. We cannot leave that. And guess what? We have to say how many times is 10 going to 13? It goes in 1 time with 3 left over. And then 3 plus 1 is 4. So 4 plus 1 and 3/10. So 1 plus 4 is 5 and 3/10. And that is our answer. So you cannot make this. Do not leave it as 4 and 13/10. No bueno. No good. Do not do that. Change it to 1 and 3/10 plus 4, please. And then make it 5 and 3/10. And that is your answer. That is how you add mixed numbers with regrouping with unlike denominators. Good job, guys. And welcome back as we now do subtraction. This is our final problem of the day. Hopefully you watched part 1, and now we are going to be subtracting improper fractions. So let's begin. So first thing is we need to create improper fractions. Step 1. Well, step 1 is actually make sure they don't have common denominators, and 5 and 2 are not common denominators. And just like our last problem, we know the common denominator is 10. But remember from yesterday, Mr. Morrison said you probably want to put these as improper fractions, because guess what? 2/5 is less than 1/2. So there's regrouping. And if you don't do this, it's a lot more work. So 3 times 5 is 15. Plus 2 is 17. So we have 17/5 minus 1 and 1/2. So 3. 2 times 1 is 2. Plus 1 is 3/2. Okay. Okay. So let's go with the 10 as our denominator. 10 as our denominator. So 5 times 2 gives me 10. So that would be 34/10. 34/10. And 2 times 5 gives me 10. So 3 times 5 gives me 15. And same thing with regrouping. Watch this. 34 minus 15 gives me 19/10, which would be equivalent to 1 and 9/10. So again, turning them into improper fractions is going to save you so much time, pain, and heartbreak. So please turn them into improper fractions when you're subtracting. Please, please, please. I know you can do it. All right. So again, if you guys need to reach out to Miss Mo, Mr. Morrison, or Miss Dyer, or Mr. Bryant, we're all here to help you. And again, we'll get through this. We're doing this for like 3 weeks. So if it's a little tricky this week, that's okay. It's all about growing. We got to go up the mountain sometimes, y'all. It's 2021. 2021. It's going to be a good year. Again, I believe in y'all. Let's get it done. Let's make magic. See you soon.